Vibing. All right.
Chili Steve, you are
what
today.
episode is this number?
This is 16, I believe.
That's right, 16.
16.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Welcome to the MidYouth Saga, MidYouth. We keep changing this. MidYouth Cast the Saga series. I didn't sign off on this one. Did we sign off on this one? It's the MidYouth Universe Saga series, episode 16, aka Sweet 16, coming to you live at this moment. But by the time you see it, it won't be.
It will be later on in the week.
Guys, I'm channeling the law of attraction, the universe on this one. This episode is going to hit 200 views. I'm going to say this at
I'll
night.
be happy if you just get
Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm just going to lay in bed. I like to lay in bed. I like to do these.
You want to you're manifesting, right?
I like
Your
to
podcast matters.
I like to channel my brain with the universe. This will hit 300 views.
I manifested for a pizza, and I got a pizza.
You got a pizza?
You did.
Yeah.
300 or 200?
I think 300's a nice flex goal.
Now that we have all the socials up, we should get a Twitter. You know,
We should get a Twitter.
Okay, I like Twitter.
Tweet.
Tweet.
Just set up a tweet bot.
Tweet.
Guys, this is the MidYouth Universe Saga series podcast rendition version, episode 16 from Saiwan Ho with your host with the most
Slangin' Steve.
Slingy Steve. Slingy Steve's. So
These personas just get more and more out of reach, guys.
just going with it. How are the homies tonight? What's your moniker tonight?
Well,
Phil?
my name is Filthy Phil.
Filthy Phil.
They called me that. They called me that in the gym. Filthy Robot. Was
That's
my name.
gross.
Phil.
But
But you're
PH.
Is it because you
Filthy.
leave sweat on all the benches?
Dude,
You don't clean up
my
yourself.
sweat angel in CrossFit was just nasty. Yeah, it was bad.
Who, Max? What's your persona today?
Today I'll be, I guess,
Haircut Max.
Haircut Max.
New Haircut Max.
Doesn't even rhyme. Doesn't have any alliteration.
No.
I'll be Manly Max.
You
With a
would.
baby
You
face
would.
like yours, I
You
don't
would.
think Manly Max is right.
Right. And
The one, the only, the indomitable, the precious, the magnificent Cortana from
I was gonna say
What you're gonna do.
Smoke Show Sam. I think that's a nice
Sausage
one.
Sam?
Let's take a moment to wish Sam a happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day.
Happy
you,
Women's
guys.
Day
Thank
to
you,
all of
guys.
our women viewers. Looking at the analytics, women outnumber men 10-1 in our viewership, which is
Great.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Real?
Yeah.
You're just making up.
I'm also channeling the universe on that one.
Okay, yeah.
So let's start with a simple question, as it's written in the show notes so elegantly. What did we learn from challenges? There's a few things to take away. There's a reason that there's a pizza sitting here
Yes, Max.
that's not being eaten by the intended challengee. What did we learn, Max? What did we learn, team? Because this was a long, extensive chat.
So since it was my challenge, I realized that putting the challenge up to you got to respect a person's ideals, and it wasn't about like doing something that's out of your comfort zone. It's just something that will make you think about why it is you're doing what you're doing. That's the whole reason why I put this challenge, because you dislike pizza, and it's just a meal.
Pizza.
You hate pizza, man. And I didn't realize how much you hate
I mean,
it.
I wouldn't say, I think hate's a very strong word. Mind the cliche. I just find it's very, when I eat, I like to be very precise with what I eat. That includes kind of tracking my macros, counting calories. And yeah, pizza's great. It's tasty, but you're not getting a lot of nutrition for the amount of calories it is,
Fair enough.
Did you grow up with pizza parties?
I did, but it's just like, it's like kids' food, man.
Kids food. By the way, a lot of people love pizza.
I know.
Pizza is heaven and
Can we get Dan, producer?
This
How
is-
many statistics on the average amount of? What's the estimated amount of people that like pizza?
wow.
The estimated amount of people that like pizza. That's everyone but Max.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I know. It's not.
Did I tell
very-
you?
it's
Did
not
I say
very,
that anecdote about this show? It was a show called something with wolves or whatever. When the humans are sent to another planet to recolonate it, and they're raised by
Running with
androids.
wolves.
Was that what it was?
I
That
think it's
it?
called Running with
It's
Wolves.
on Netflix, right?
It's on, and then so the babies get raised by androids, and then
But isn't this
Yes, I was watching that.
they have to farm their own
Is this
food.
a new rendition? Isn't it the original one about like some guy that gets raised by like an Indian tribe?
I don't think so. That's
I think
that's
called
Jungle
Raised with Wolves and Running with
Raised
Wolves.
with Wolves,
Okay.
I think it is. And then so they have to like farm their own food on this new planet, and then the kid makes this food and they think it's edible, and he goes to the android and he goes, "Oh, I love this food." He's like, "Well, you should name it." And he's like, "What's the name of a food that everyone on Earth likes?" And he's like, "Pizza." So he names this vegetable pizza.
I know what I just learned.
What?
Max is not from Earth.
That's
Dan.
Oh, dang.
We're still updating his firmware.
So maybe Max, you are Martian Max today.
Yeah, there we
There you
go.
go.
Martian
Martian
Max.
Max.
Yeah, there you
Dan's
go.
still looking up that statistic in the meantime. So Max, we learned from Max that there's a
Martian?
fine line between what he will eat and what he won't eat. We were hoping to get some educational value out of that piece. Hopefully, we can maybe revisit it in more.
I want to actually handle that topic. It's something we've been chatting
Yeah.
about for a while. It's like how people see their bodies and like how people react to different things, right? And so we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to
We'll
that
circle
one.
back to it.
And speaking of coming back,
We also learned though that Sam hates running.
Yes, Sam does hate running. And you know what I realized was, I think growing up, it was literally running was always a form of punishment. You're late to class, you have to go run. Someone doesn't do something, you have to run. You have an attitude, you have to run. I'm like, okay, great. So every time I run, it's associated with something negative. So I need to somehow re-narrate that story and make it so it's not that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate running.
So it's like a Clockwork Orange, but with running.
Exactly.
what if at the end of each run you had a slice of pizza?
Run for the pizza.
I would run for a donut.
Oh, donuts are good.
Absolutely would run
Donuts
for a
are good.
We
donut.
could do that.
Oh, we had this argument. You
Krispy Kreme. All the way.
what are you guys? Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't like donuts.
Well,
I'm sorry.
he doesn't like anything carby and sugary.
I don't really like sugar either. Like
Except you like the banana cream pie.
every once in a while.
I wanted to get inside your brain when you were working at the cake shop when people would ask for your opinion.
I would-
Max used to say, "They asked, do I look like I eat cakes?" And I just imagine the internal monologue. Like, God, it must have
It
been.
was like, when you play those games and you have the different dialogue choices and you could be like, "Get the fuck out of my face," or like,
Yeah.
or like, "Oh, our signature cake is I felt like an android, like, "Oh, it's the apple pie," or "Are you feeling something sweet and tangy today? Perhaps try our cherry pie."
Do you want something bitter today? That's me right here.
And you should have worked for the healthy chicken.
Healthy chicken's not that healthy.
Oh no.
It's actually really oily.
Oh
So
God.
good though.
It's so yummy, that garlic sauce.
Oh my days.
But you get it without sauce.
See? Even Mezza Lebanese, we complain. He says you eat it without sauce.
Yeah, I would tell the chef specifically, don't put any of that extra chicken sauce. No, it's already marinated. Just give it to me how it is.
Yeah, you said that with such
we
conviction.
should just give you sushi.
Just
No.
call me
Too
the
much
bland
rice.
guy.
Bland guy.
No,
Too much
sashimi.
flavor. Too much-
Sashimi.
No, I had sushi yesterday. See, yesterday.
Sashimi is good for
Yesterday I
macros.
indulged a little bit. I had wings and beers with the guys after the game. You
Yeah,
know?
he did.
So it's not. I'm not total android. Just maybe like 50%.
50%. Well, androids are okay. Androids are never mind.
Wait, what's
That's cyborgs?
Cyborgs
are
are 50%.
cyborgs
Yeah,
are
that's
not
right.
50. It could be any percent. You could have a digital. You could have digital. You could have a robotic finger and be a cyborg technically. Yeah.
True that. Yeah, when I had metal
So what's a
plates, I was-
synthezoid? What's a synthezoid? You should
Producer,
know.
you're behind.
Synthezoid. All right, synthezoid. How do you spell that, Max?
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to
all right.
that.
So
Let's move
We
on.
learned a
Let's
lot
move on.
about challenges, and we're still refining the challenge system. One day, it's becoming a
Well,
trope now.
I think we could circle back to the fact that we're doing these challenges, but the stakes are kind of a little bit wishy-washy.
Do you
and
like steak?
I love steak.
Okay. Oh, found something. There you go.
There we go.
All right. No, but that means he's gonna eat our steaks. He can eat a lot of steak. He's gonna eat our steak. I'm not.
When are you eating steak in front of Max?
Yeah.
Instead of barbecue, just sprinkle some sugar on it. You're good.
No, you would ruin a steak. Oh my God.
Basically, you could pretty much put anything on top of the steak, and he'll be like,
It's like
How dare you put salt on
"It's an
that?
extra 50 grams of sodium."
My processor does not function without this. My filters cannot produce sugar. Resilience needs to land.
I found what a synthezoid is.
oh, nice.
All right, so let me. Today I learned that a synthezoid is a special type of synthetic human that uses solar energy to grow human-like organs.
What?
That's what I am. Today I learned I'm a synthezoid.
Okay. right.
What organs are you growing, Max?
Oh God.
How about we continue,
All right,
Steve?
we're gonna jump into a new segment we call Today I Learned, where we find fun facts from the internet. Something Dan just discovered called Reddit, I believe it's pronounced. No, Reddit. Dan's just discovering a lot of things. We're catching him up to speed. So here's the first one. I'm sure you guys saw. So today I learned many Chinese medical tourists who go to South Korea for inexpensive and high-quality plastic surgery have difficulty re-entering China due to their passport photos not matching their new face post-op.
What about the iPhones?
What about the iPhone? Yeah.
Good question. I don't know. I just learned this. I didn't learn that.
So, this could be a challenge.
All right, Steve.
Plastic
You're
surgery?
off to Korea.
That's good side contact. My new face. Did I make it back?
That's right.
Hi.
Who would you want to look like if you could change your face? Who'd you want to look like?
It's good. That's a great
my
question. It's also
pizza.
a deep rabbit hole.
It is
I don't think I want to answer that.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
That's a good-looking man.
it's a good looking
He's a
man.
good looking man.
Yeah.
Max is like, y'all want to look like me. So Max will
Max is like,
he's
"I
gonna
look great.
he's
I'm
gonna
not
sell
looking."
his likeness to Korean doctors so people can.
Yeah, yeah.
Max like, I want to look like broccoli, just plain and bland.
Today I learned 30,000 men tried to get back into their home country looking like this man. What is something you guys learned? Just you can browse the app, no cheating. It's just
Well, I learned the letter Q is it's not used in any of the American state names.
oh right,
Q
yes.
was not used in there.
I was gonna say Quebec.
My
but-
reaction couldn't be candid because
Quebec,
we said
that's a burpee.
that's
That's like 10 burpees. Quebec,
No,
really?
that's a state or province in Canada.
Yeah, exactly, twice.
Oh, it's a punishment to burpees.
Is this a new thing?
Yeah, no, well, it's about to be,
we
yes.
spent so much time waiting for you that we came up with all these new things for the show. What else did you guys learn? Otherwise, we have to call the producer into.
I'm going to eat another pizza.
Segment can't go wrong. We just started it.
Oh, Sammy took me to a place for dinner today where they serve char siu fan in a bowl. It's like
It's a cup.
It's a big cup, like a really big cup. And
Yeah,
it's
I
quite
saw that. I
delicious.
saw that. Yeah, and oh man, how was that?
It's delicious.
Where
man.
was this
It's
place
yummy,
called?
man. It's on Flavor Street, corner Flavor Street and Oil Avenue. No, it's called Wow Char Siu.
It's wild char siu.
Wow Char Siu.
Oh, is that in Shenwan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, it's
I think I walked past it. It looked pretty good. Did
It's-
you get the one with the egg?
Yeah, we did, but it doesn't have like some of the sauces. It's
It's better, more natural
Yeah.
flavor, right?
no, you need the sauce because the char siu is quite dry.
the gurgyo.
Here's a
Yeah,
funny
go
one,
ahead.
guys. The original 1954 Godzilla's roar was made by covering a leather glove in resin and dragging it across a double base.
Nice, man.
Yeah. All right. There goes that segment.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Cool.
contributing.
So, Steve, what are we talking about today? This
Smooth.
week.
All right. So today's a bit of a callback, as we call it. We had episode training by our producer Dan, who said we have to call back to more things. So a few episodes ago, in episode 8, we talked about finding a style that suits you and how you make your fashion choices. Today we're coming back to style. We're trying not to rehash too much old content since we're only 16 episodes in. Feels like that episode in a TV show where they just do reruns of the past seasons. And we want to talk about how style reflects us and even builds the culture around us. What we choose to wear on our bodies signals a lot about us, our social status, our religious or political views, and which culture we want to belong to. Our fashion choices serve as a kind of pass, allowing us to enter different parts of society. So let me ask you, with the clothes you have on right now, where can you and where can you not go?
Dude, when you read if you're reading like to children, they'll have no idea what you're saying. They're reading so fast right now.
Oh gosh.
Do you have any nieces or nephews? Like,
Man, I'm so far removed from my. This is a whole episode.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
have nieces and nephews. I don't know who. Yeah, I haven't really met most of them actually.
Again,
I've been gone for so long.
I'm gonna find a child you can read to.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
I found you one.
Anyone
right
next
there.
time anyone's eating pizza, I'll read to you. There you go.
Well,
Sorry, what was your question?
Bedtime stories with Sweet Stevie.
With oh, you guys are gonna get me in trouble. So let me ask you: with the clothes you have on right now, where can you and where can you not go? An interesting way to kickstart this episode.
Lacoste Bros.
Yeah.
What?
I guess
Wow.
we look like we're about to hit up the country club, play a round of golf, or
Golf.
And if you pop your collar, it'd be the fat boys and so.
Tried that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Don't.
It doesn't
Please
work.
don't. I will disown you.
Anywhere you can't go wearing Lacoste though?
Uh,
To mature events.
Oh,
digging. Hey, you. Wow, just throwing those shurikens, just attacking us. Hey.
Well,
that was mean. I feel like they guys dressed today. They thought like I'm looking dapper, and then
you guys
come
are looking
Sam,
sharp
I
and
want-
dapper.
Yeah.
childish
Wanted to
pizza
keep
eater,
it
coming in ripping them apart.
cash, I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys
Colors
look sharp
are-
and clean cut.
Yeah. So I think we could get into like smart casual events.
Yeah, smart casual.
We could not go to.
Formal events, fine dining.
No.
No,
Definitely.
we couldn't. But you could sell cars. You could meet a president dressed the way you are. You could read a children's story. This is a very interesting fashion choice. Yeah.
I would actually say I think another context we can take into it's the cities that you're in or where you're in. So like in Hong Kong, I find compared to New York City, it's a lot more. It's more relaxed. So
Very
you can probably go to like Aberdeen Marine Club, or you can go clubbing like this.
Yeah.
In New York City, there are clubs that you cannot get in with a polo shirt. I couldn't get in a club.
Well, it's kind of
with
like a
this.
gatekeeper thing.
Yeah.
The bouncers like to kind of pass their judgment on your.
Yes, that is their
They're,
job. They get paid to judge us. I like that job. Can I have that job?
You
I
can.
could definitely be a bouncer. Roar. I like
It's like that. It's that skit. Like, have you seen the skit from RCDC1? Like trying to get in the club. Like, I don't like your haircut. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me call my barber.
Oh god, it's reminding me of that Eric Andre episode. I'm Mike Penis. My dad owns this club.
You
Eric
cannot.
Andre.
You cannot read to kids anymore.
I can't. That's my point. I was trying to get out of that whole thing. Yeah, I think I had a brief stint as a bouncer. It was actually quite empowering to have, if you were having a bad day, just to be like, you're not getting in.
What was the criteria?
What was your
Yeah.
criteria? Or,
Just whatever the hell I was feeling like.
but did you have any orders or instructions per se?
For
from
sure. Yeah, it
management?
was. You couldn't wear t-shirts. The particular. Yeah.
So like yourself.
Yeah, couldn't get in.
Were you a bouncer in a t-shirt saying you can't wear t-shirts?
I was a bouncer in a tight black polo shirt.
That's hilarious.
Saying you can't get in.
That's hilarious, man.
Fun times. Whatever it takes to get through college.
And honestly, for girls, if you're wearing something short and slutty, just about getting anywhere.
Girls just.
That's true.
Mm.
Church, country clubs, regular clubs.
Pretty woman
Kind of
style.
a double standard, if you ask me.
It is a double standard. Agreed.
Double standards, absolutely. So similar question, but different. What do your clothes that you have on now say about you? Because is this how you guys identify? Is this like your normal? Is this Phil?
Yeah, so I've been trying to become more and more like a very trendy middle-aged black dad in the suburbs.
Black dad.
You know, so wearing really comfy pants and like a really nice shirt and comfy shoes and just looking like I could run. Like go jogging, but I won't because I'm just gonna jump into my Lexus and just try.
Like,
Yeah, man.
the
Like
children.
Yeah, like you guys haven't seen Blackish, have you?
Yeah,
No,
Blackish.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Blackish.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is how I want to dress like Andre.
the main
Dre.
character.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
I really like that show.
Yeah, there's an episode right at like season 1 where where he's dropping his kids off at school saying, "I'm the trendy dad." He's just walking and everyone's like wearing cargo shorts with the polo tucked in, and he's like, he's got like J's on, he's got a diamond ear. I miss my earring. He's got an earring in.
You lost it.
It's at home right now. I was in the gym earlier. I'm looking
Right,
at it.
right.
Stinking up the benches as you do.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweating.
Callback. That's what we call a callback. Called back to that nickname.
Sweaty Phil.
We learned that from
Filthy,
Dan.
filthy Phil.
Filthy.
Filthy
Phil.
Phil.
There you go.
Sam, is this you?
I would say so. Yeah, I think my style is very usually just about being clean, presentable. But I do very I do tones, like the light tone, like white, black, tanned, gray. That's kind of my style. And definitely wearing a lot of black as well. But just being presentable, things would just have to fit well and clean. I would like to say as far as pressed, but I don't know how to iron, so I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie on
You
the
can't
show.
iron?
We're kind of iron. Like the sleeves look straight, and the rest there's just weird dents everywhere. So I just tried.
Do you own an iron?
No,
Okay.
I don't need to. I just wear stuff that I don't need to iron.
True.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like,
you just
what-
get a steamer.
That is also true. But Hong Kong, there's not a lot of real estate. That takes up space. It stands in a corner.
It's like a little thin.
Okay, then you buy it.
I will.
And I'll take it.
I will.
Yeah.
Ironing is similar. It's like a Charlie Chaplin thing
It's like a
where I iron one side and I turn it over and it's wrinkled again, and I iron that and I turn it over and it's wrinkled again. And then I'm like,
Exactly.
it's going in fast motion.
Thank you. See,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
it.
just
That's the
me.
way it is.
I love ironing, guys. Give me
Seems
more
like
clothes.
we need a
Give Phil your
tutorial from
clothes.
Phil.
Donate your clothes to Phil.
Yeah. Well, Phil, I'm Sunday.
Not donate, just give them to me. I don't need your clothes. I'm not UNICEF.
The Salvation Army.
Poor man Phil.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Although that's a good point, actually. I used to go thrifting because
I love thrifting.
yeah.
Love how you used it as a verb.
You've never heard of thrifting?
Thrifting?
Thrifting.
Macklemore made a song about it.
Yeah, but going to the thrift store. Did he say thrifting?
I don't know the lyrics, but that's the thing. Thrifting's a thing, right?
Thrifting is a thing.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. The more you know.
Today I learned.
Thrifting means using money and other resources carefully and not wastefully.
Oh, yeah, but
Isn't
Drop
that
us an
like-
knowledge.
Isn't that
Isn't
just
that
called
being
being
frugal?
frugal?
That's
Frugal Phil.
Now I learned something else new. Now I know something else.
But I would go to thrift stores with my cousin. Shout out Charlene. And we would just buy.
Do you ever exchange clothes? Like you go there, bring clothes that you didn't want, and they give you like store
No,
credit.
I would go to America and have like 2 T-shirts and then go thrifting and then come back with like 5. Yeah.
You gotta wash them first, though, right?
Sometimes you know. Sometimes you find money in it. Like my friend found a Polaroid camera for like $2. I found The Great Gatsby for $1.
Whoa, which
Yeah.
the
That's
new one,
nice.
Leo's?
No, the
book.
book.
Because they also
by
sell
Fitzgerald.
like other besides clothes. They have like just like
Bunch
old
of stuff, yeah.
DVDs, records.
That's
just
it.
Basically.
Yeah. Half the stuff in my house is thrifted.
We could do an episode on going to a thrift store.
I mean, honestly, this world can completely just stop producing altogether for 10, 50 years and
That's
we'd
right.
still have new items.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of fashion is coming back,
fast
right?
fashion, yeah.
It's coming back. We just watched that video where that lady was dressed like a Leah, right? And
Yeah.
dressed like you with the bandana top and all that.
That was me in like junior high school.
The tube top.
You thought it was a 90s video.
And I wore a bandana for a top. Okay, that was the thing.
That's
I
the
picked
thing.
like Janko pants, Janko jeans, and then the super flat straight hair.
Are there images?
There are.
Can we put them up? Just
At some point, maybe, if I can
Put
find
them,
them.
send them to Phil.
yeah.
All right.
Post production Phil.
Do you guys ever think that based on what you're wearing, whether it's work or out social, or do people make the wrong assumptions of who you are as a person based on what you're wearing?
Yes, 100% as a
100.
girl. Like
For
when
sure.
you wear like a tight outfit. Okay, when I was younger, I mean, you definitely wear dresses to get attention, but then they just assume you are a slut, or they assume they can sleep with you.
Promiscuous.
Yeah, promiscuous. I like that. Thank you, Max. And
Mindful Max today.
mindful Max. And then there's also when you're wearing like work skirts or work clothes and they assume you're stuffy. I remember there was one time in campus I was wearing like a white button down with like my gray like pants skirt and I had like my glasses on and this guy literally comes up to me and goes, you know, you look like a librarian porn star. And I was like, I'm sorry, this is so rude. And like it's weird because that industry has made certain outfits for girls to look a certain way, right?
Yeah.
However, that's not to say when I, dress professionally, I feel empowered. I feel identified. Like people that I work with, clients respect me
Yeah.
a lot more versus when I wear like things that are just like, like a t-shirt and pants.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it does, like people are biased by what you're wearing.
So I mean, obviously, it's known that men tend to make judgments and objectify women, but does it go the other way around?
I think it absolutely does. Like I learned a long time ago, just because a guy's wearing all the fancy stuff, it actually means he's probably broke.
Absolutely,
Because
man.
he spent all the money on all his clothes,
Yeah.
and they don't live in like a 8-bedroom like a 8-person apartment. I've seen that in LA. And then
I love how you went from 8-bedroom to 8 people.
No, it was 8 people. 8 people, like in an apartment.
I could fit 8 people in here. It's not an 8
But
person.
it's like a 4-bedroom,
And
8
like 2 people bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Yeah, and they're driving Beamers, but then they have no savings. And then you have people that are more dressed down, and they're actually the more wealthy people. So yeah, I mean,
So would you say girls look more for like kind of the accessories like
there are girls.
car, watch,
I
any
think-
kind of jewelry?
I think so, yeah.
Those are more the red flags,
I
would you
would say so, yeah. Like if they're really looking at your watches and really kind of like eyeing it out, then you kind of should be a red flag. But then there's another thing when a girl's looking at you, looking at your profile, like whether you're clean cut, like you don't need to wear something expensive. A white shirt, if it's white and you take care of yourself and you're clean and pressed, that's a good representation of self-care.
So like cleanliness, like hygiene, like,
Exactly.
good haircut.
Something.
Like this one.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Something I learned: women look at men's nails to see if they're dirty, right?
Oh yeah, mine's a bit.
Right? I didn't realize that. Like this is like how you take care of your nails. So I
You guys will
started,
never see my hands again.
dude, man. I bought this
it 'cause you
this
paint
nail
them?
buff. we got to paint your nails.
Challenge you to.
Challenge.
I bought this nail buff to like try shine up my nails and stuff.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Thanks, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I'm single now, so I
Never looked at
gotta
your nails.
look
Looking
good, man.
sharp.
I did.
Single Phil.
That's it.
Single fill. It's also about the fit. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
can come out of Uniqlo looking like $1 million.
Yeah.
Bucks.
100%.
Absolutely.
So I guess
Based on the fit.
for women observing men, it's less about the actual clothes, but just about the
Right.
togetherness.
Yeah.
I think that I was just gonna say the most objectifying thing I see trending is when women objectify men who wear gray sweatpants to the gym. Have you guys heard that one?
So apparently, you know how a woman can dress, in like yoga pants
The
or like
Lulus?
short shorts and sort of like the Daisy Dukes they call them, like the equivalent of that, the equivalent thought design is men in gray sweatpants apparently.
Well, the gray sweatpants.
She's smirking.
Your package is not exactly not exposed.
Are you a
It's-
shower or are you a grower?
Yeah, and like it does help on the bum aspect. Like if you have a nice perky bum, it does like perk up a bit more. And also when you're lifting, your package lifts.
Right.
Okay, Sam. Okay.
No, I don't perk.
two people. One dressed in a really like expensive suit. So mine's got the name, everything. They're looking good. Or somebody who's in like gray sweatpants, really big baggy hoodie. They both, let's say they have the same body type. They both look like Henry Cavill.
Oh, yeah.
We love Henry.
Damn.
I take
Right?
either.
But based on the clothing, what would you go for?
I think my personality, like if I see him in a suit out of nowhere, I'd assume he's probably in finance or a lawyer. I probably would go with the grays, like because it's more like lifestyle, like probably someone who's more casual, kind of more like in my lifestyle range kind of thing. So
Because you're quite active and yeah.
and I would find that more of a match. And I've also like decided I'm not ever dating a finance guy. So if you look finance, no.
Thanks for alienating her. We lost the finance guy. We're constantly dropping.
No, but Max isn't the standard finance guy.
I'm still just a young Padawan, trying to get through the exams. We'll see where it goes. It's nothing set in stone.
But we love the finance guys, like,
love
and the
finance
ladies,
guys.
and like.
But I guess that brings up another good point: is your clothing in what context, right? Are you just some guy that just wears suits all the time and tries to flex like that,
Yep.
right?
People
So-
change with their clothes, right?
Oh my God, my closet used to be
like
all
wearing-
these like suits, and then once I left New York quick at accounting, I was so happy to burn them, and I swear
Burn them?
I was like, I
You did burn them,
I didn't
didn't
get
you?
to burn them. I just got
Are you a padded shoulders kind of gal?
no, very fitted shoulder, white button down always, and pants like my skirt's always knee length,
Right.
never above the knees, kept it like fitted.
skirt or pantsuit?
Depends on the client.
Oh wow, you just mix and match. Just,
Well, if it's a woman's client, I feel comfortable wearing the skirt. If it's a male client, then I generally try and do the pants.
yeah, that's
I
smart.
just got 1,000 notes from Dan. Are you trying to send me signals?
You can just talk to us, Dan. You're right here, man. What's up?
Come back to Mike Penis.
What?
All right. Well, I'm just saying, you guys. Who's this Mike Penis guy? I haven't.
So
Yeah.
let's loop in the audience. We discussed with Dan that the producer's going to send us show notes to let us know what direction
You
to head.
can't drop a name like
all
Mike
right,
Penis.
Dan.
and
I know
not
it's
give us
burning you
context.
inside. Mike Penis
gotta know who Mike
was
Penis
a
is.
character Eric Andre played for his skit. Eric Andre show, funny. A few of the NYU guys and maybe gals watch it. We'll come back to some of these things in a moment, Dan. Because Sam actually opened up into one of our questions. What if we were to go in your wardrobe? What culture will we find now? We'd find a bunch of burnt clothes in Sam's old ones.
Ashes. Fertilizer. She says she likes blacks and grays, right?
Small forest just as blossom. Your old wardrobe.
The vines are ready. They're in season.
Oh my god.
How about you, Max?
Today I'll be wearing roses.
What would we find in your wardrobe? What culture?
I mean, I guess I just segment my wardrobe to, I have my, athleisure, athletic clothing.
Athleisure.
Like
What does that entail?
Like comfy sweatpants, things you can
Gray
kind of.
sweatpants?
Can be.
Lots of
I
gray.
may or may not have one pair.
Yeah. Youth large.
I have my.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, it's getting hot here.
Hey,
No, go no.
put the fan back on, right?
Oh,
We'll let him finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
So yeah, athleisure. I have my lazy Sunday section. When you just want to be
Yeah.
at home,
Yeah.
watch TV, just chill at house. Your loungewear.
Yeah.
That's very important. And then you have your going out clothes, or I guess this would be considered going out. Your standard button ups,
Right.
and then a few suits just when you have to put on the job interview
dapper.
hat
True.
and do that. I mean.
All right, Phil.
What? No, hang on.
I've
How
got a
about you though? Sorry, go
I
ahead,
have a
Sam.
question though, for Max, and I guess for the guys, what's the difference for your what was the word?
Athleisure, which is actually brilliant.
Athleisure wear.
Leisure.
Trademark that.
Athleisure wear.
Athleisure
And
wear.
then, okay, either way, whatever that and the lounge wear. What's the difference between those two? Because to me, those are interchangeable, no?
Absolutely, yeah. You can wear like the pants I have on now are also my cold weather pajama pants.
Yeah.
Because I like just walking around the house and the American Eagle. I picked them up a couple years ago, and they're the second jogging, no, leggings, no.
Leggings girls wear.
I don't think guys can wear
We don't wear
leggings.
leggings.
Yeah.
But these clothes, they're like
I mean, you
sweatpants.
can.
Sweatpants. The
Yeah,
second
yeah.
pair of sweatpants I bought.
Joggers.
That's the one. Yeah, joggers. Because the first pair I bought were Adidas, and they feel like air. They are incredible. I don't know where my skin ends and like room temperature begins. These pants are perfect.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I love them.
And we're stealing them.
No, how dare you? I've had them for a couple of years. No, they're the best.
Yeah.
The best pants.
Replaceable.
There's nothing like finding that perfect pair of sweatpants.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Phil, what's your wardrobe
Situation.
Actually, let's just go into this one. I actually like this question more. Does your fashion show that you belong to any particular subcultures or countercultures?
What about you? Does your fashion show that you belong to any subculture, Mr. Los Angeles, Mr.
Right. I like the hat.
Yeah.
I like the neon.
So I think I was telling you guys last week. I deliberately, I think this is a callback to another episode. Dan, callback. Where I mentioned I like to avoid decision fatigue. So I have a pretty standard wardrobe. Another thing I do, which I hope this comment shouldn't get me in trouble. It's pretty neutral. At the startup I work at, the guy I've been working with for 4 years now, the CEO of the company, good friend of mine, great guy. He identifies more as a suit guy. He used to work in finance. So we're in a startup. He likes to wear suits every day. That's his thing. It looks great. We need somebody in the company to play that suit role. However, in the startup culture, I like to try to balance that with casual wear. So I deliberately come to work dressed in hoodies, not sweatpants, but in usually like jeans, very casual.
Simple Steve.
Just to have that yin and yang, as we call it, effect. So
Good cop,
I
bad
just
cop.
always felt like if we have two guys running around in suits, people are going to start looking around. Like, they'll judge you. Like, all these guys will care about the business more than they care about the culture or the product or the company. So that's how I balance it out. Otherwise, if I really want to focus and I have to dress up, I have suits. Otherwise, I'm more of a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy.
You did switch it up recently with the big baggy white.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
was cool, man. That's a
Yeah,
really cool
I-
stuff.
yeah.
Is that pink top yours there?
That's my
That's
top.
a cool top there, man. That's
I decided to double down on baggy sweats.
Could I have the top?
Can we show to our viewers?
yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful top, man.
I got a bunch of. Oops, shit, we lost the light.
That's all right.
It's comfortable. It looks okay, and so I recently did after our style episode. I went and
Yeah.
bought a bunch of baggy.
You look
sweats.
good in that, man.
Thank you.
You got the broad frame for you.
Thank you. I use padded shoulders though.
We knew there was a secret. Yes.
But subcultures or countercultures, I don't think so. It's not my thing. I don't have any niche. You
I
guys?
think you do fit into the sporty subculture. You could not dress the way you dress as if you went to an anime exhibition, right? Or a
I guess
It could just be pedestrian in
Pedestrian.
the
No, but-
comic strips.
just
Well,
the
there's some
background
certain-
character. Steve dresses like an extra. That's his subculture.
I like to blend in.
He could be a part of the CIA.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every movie you've ever seen where there's someone eating in the background, that's Steve.
Yeah.
That's me. Yep. Saying Worcester. That's actually what they say. It's like they're Worcester.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
I thought it was watermelon.
There's a couple things they say.
I see. Yeah.
Well, the fan was
Like
on.
penis.
It felt great.
Sound.
Oh,
Sound, yeah.
you guys, countercultures, subcultures? I don't think so at this point. I know, Max, you had a goth stage.
Yeah, well, not a goth, but emo phase, yeah.
Now, instead of flipping down, it's flipping up.
Yeah.
You do look. Your hair's quite nicely coiffed.
I'm growing it out a bit, you know. Before I had the short and spiky, but decided to change it up a little bit.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys try to communicate with your style then, if there's no cultures or subcultures?
Comfort.
Comfort?
Yeah.
Yeah, same with you.
Yeah.
Comfort and like you said, decision fatigue. Just keep it simple.
Right.
My goal is to always be the perfect temperature. Like that's what I'm trying to do.
I'm always cold, so that doesn't work for me.
I was gonna throw a dagger at you, but no.
Got it.
Yeah, you did.
The perfect temperature. Did you guys see that movie Ad Astra?
No.
It was okay.
I liked it. I didn't mind it. People on the internet hate it, but Brad Pitt's character was able to always keep his heart rate down super low. I thought that was so
Was
cool.
that him and Tommy Lee?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like searching for his dad, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there that guy in real life that does it in Amsterdam? Always he can go into ice water.
The Wim Hof.
Yeah, Wim Hof method.
Yeah.
Wasn't that David
Blaine. David Blaine.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was-
No, not
Wim
David
Hof
Blaine.
has his whole like
Yeah, Wim Hof.
breathing technique and
Yeah, and people can conquer diseases with it.
By lowering your heart rate.
No, by being able to control your stress level in your body.
Oh yeah, it's cortisol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going back to that whole like you should take cold showers in the morning type thing.
Yeah. Definitely not.
I smell a challenge.
Wim Hof has this book called Activate Your Full Human Potential.
Yes.
That really angers me.
I am activating my decision to not talk about this, even though I brought on the subject. But going back to the whole subculture, I think mine would be functionality now versus trying to upkeep an image. Because I think in New York City, I used to work with clients that were in fashion, or my mother used to come from a fashion background, so that put me in a position where it was like always labels and labels and labels. Or in New York City, I had to wear heels. I wanted to be the girl from Sex and the City. But then now in Hong Kong, with the way the landscape is and how the culture actually is just be put together, be clean, be presentable, just pull your outfit together, fits well, you're good to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what do you say, Sam? The people that do spend money on like designer fashion, like buying the Gucci product. Because when I was working at the Landmark, I saw a lot of these, very wealthy people that, they would show up on a Sunday wearing full like Gucci sweatpants, hoodies and stuff. Like obviously that's
Gucci
probably pretty
and hoodies.
expensive.
Yeah.
For given the functionality, you can get that same
Right.
outfit even at Nike, which is considered nice.
Whoa, no, just go to H&M.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying. I'm
can.
just saying.
Yeah, true.
They're paying the premium of the
Yeah,
premium.
yeah.
The premium.
I
Do you
think
think they're doing that to?
Because they like to show up, flaunt their wealth. Which
Yeah.
would you if you guys were let's just put it this way, if you guys were financially and time independent, as Phil always likes to correct me, how would you dress if you didn't have to care? Would you dress, would you show
I
off
think-
your wealth with Gucci like they
I
do
think
on that?
just
What was that
going-
Bling Empire? They
Oh
would
my
have
God.
I
the
think just
personal
going-
shoppers coming.
Going to Nike's already pretty upscale. That would be fine to me. Like.
I mean, there are like certain brands I like All Saints or whatever. But for me, I would be more curious to buy. Actually, I would invest money in buying like quality pieces, classic pieces, instead of the pieces that are seasonal, where it's like ridiculous prints. Like, why do you need a flower pot in your bag? Like, I don't understand.
Or like
Although I have-
the Doraemon collab with Gucci, like
Yeah.
people, or like Totoro and a Gucci,
why?
like people have been lining up to buy that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I would do the exact opposite, and I would be dressed to the nines. When Christian Dior and Nike made those Air Force Ones, are you kidding me?
But that's Christian Dior and Nike. That's different.
They were like
But what-
$1,000 US. I would definitely be, money no object.
No object.
I would in the morning I would look like that. I would be dressed in the night. In the evenings I would be like Downton Abbey, like just suit and I'll have a butler and like be incredible. I would do
You would
exactly that.
sell out. You wouldn't even hang out with us anymore.
No, man, I would have a pocket watch and everything. And like, oh, what's the time? Let me check my pocket watch. Like, you know,
I
it'll
don't
be-
know. Like I
Oh,
honestly
my
think money
days.
wasn't a thing. Yeah, I would shop, but I still think I would hold to the ground. I personally find pieces that are so extravagant or too many labels in one place just makes it really tacky.
Yeah.
Whereas I find the fashion walk or anything you see, the ones that I really like are generally simple. There's one flashy bit. It's either like the style, as in like a pattern, like one patch, or like a tulip on your shoulder, or like something. One piece. Like what? Like not like a fluff or whatever. One little thing that makes it special instead of your whole thing, like wearing a 6 feet tall hat and then like
That's the
those
Pope.
kind of things.
That's the Pope who does that. But I would dress up. I would be.
Would you buy the Pope's hat?
No, because my hair is perfect.
So-
I wouldn't ruin my hair. Like,
Phil, no judgment here. Why would you dress up? What
So
would
so
that
the
make you
reason
feel?
is we didn't grow up like too wealthy, and being like having wealth is like, yeah, man, spoil yourself. Why not? You know, why not dress? Why not put on something that, even though it's just a piece of clothing, it's literally just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Why not wear?
Oh, cats on the loose.
Why not wear something that makes you feel, you know, that you are of the same value, right?
Yeah.
It's just a personal thing, right? So, you know, I had all my brothers hand me down stuff. So
Different, yeah.
yeah, so when it comes to like I bought like 5 Lacoste shirts, not because like I wanted to flex, but because it makes me feel nice. You know, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I would buy those Christian Dior Nike Air Force Ones because, hey, why I can afford it. So
Yeah.
why not?
Why not?
You know?
Well, Phil, I
and
find
it makes
it
me feel good.
If it makes you feel good, you'll be more confident, and yeah.
You'd be more confident. Like I was just saying, when you wear a suit, you feel more confident, right?
Right.
And are you gonna wear a Marks and Spencer suit, like just something off the rack? No, get it tailored. If you can get it tailored, get it tailored.
Get it tailored.
So then, why not get it tailored by somebody who, you know, makes it out of linen from Egypt, if you can afford it, right?
True.
Because it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Why have Egyptian cotton?
We're,
if you can
we're
afford it?
fortunate enough. We're in this part of the world in Asia where you can get nice tailored suits at a
That's it.
reasonably affordable price.
So and you mentioned this earlier. Style is whatever looks good on you. But I want to add something. Style is whatever feels good on you.
As well.
Ooh.
I like that.
Because
Damn.
yeah, you can go to
Nailed it.
H&M.
That's the end of the episode, guys.
You can go to H&M and pick up, you know, polo, or you can go to Lacoste and pick up the exact same polo.
Yeah.
Right?
Guys, just knock it out. All right.
You can go to Lacoste and pick up the exact same polo. I guarantee you'll feel differently in the Lacoste versus the H&M.
But you know, funny. I don't want to be a pain in the butt, but contradiction. When I was younger, my mother, oh my God, everything she wore was Escada and Prada. She wouldn't even let me wear anything that was not labeled. And then I got to the point where we went broke, and then we stopped buying stuff. And she used to buy designer stuff and remake them into, they would use them as samples and remake them into other brands of clothing.
Yeah.
And then got to the point where I was just like, why am I spending $500 for a shirt, say, like, let's say, reference Gucci, for a white t-shirt that I can get from Uniqlo that is just as soft and reusable? And that's also, like, where I don't agree with the feeling like I would feel expensive. However, ball gowns and nightgowns, things like that, yes, I agree. That would be something different. But day-to-day stuff, I don't feel like I would
Do you
want
think
it.
your mom was playing the long game and trying to teach you that lesson? See, I bought you that Gucci. You never needed it.
Yeah.
I taught you a lesson. You're
Reverse psychology.
Yeah. She won. She won well.
Yeah.
She won real good. Yeah.
But so I think what it is you started on one end of the spectrum with the Prada and the Gucci.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm on the other end, like
Not
literally.
Gucci. Prada Escada, okay? Escada.
Wait, what?
I don't.
Prada
She's
and
dropping
Escada.
so many names. I
Man,
don't know.
I need to know these names, right?
You don't need to.
I just discovered Paco and Rabanne. They were different.
What?
They're like Rabanne was its own little thing. Yeah.
I have no idea what these are.
I don't even know what that is.
This sounds like a TJ
Taco
Maxx.
taco just sounds like a taco. Like a pork taco or something.
Pork taco. The pork
So-
taco, bro.
So where you started with your Prada Escada?
Prada is a brand. Escada is another brand.
I think for a future episode we should do, is this on the Taco Bell menu? Or so
Max is like, I hate Taco Bell.
Where you started on one end, I was on the other end, right?
Got it.
Where it's literally just, oh, okay, your brother doesn't need this anymore. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, fine. I remember going to church one day, and my mom had these ugly shoes, and I tried to sneak on like my sneakers and stuff. She was like, "No, those are your brother's shoes. You should wear those." And we got into this huge fight. I was like 8. I'm like, "No, I want to be comfortable." And so, because those shoes were my shoes.
Yeah.
Whereas the other shoes she wanted me to wear were my brother's shoes.
Got it.
So I was like, I want to wear my shoes. You
Yeah.
know? So I think
Do you
that's
know the
what it is.
epitome of comfort was FUBU?
Oh, I'm sorry, FUBU? You are a FUBU boy.
I used to buy
Oh, my
FUBU at
Lord.
like the Dress for Less stores.
What about baby fat?
No, just
Baby
FUBU.
fat for the girls.
That was you.
No.
No, you were just a Leah.
No. I did the wide jeans and I did the Jenkos with the crop top, or I did the bell bottoms.
Oh, they came back?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wow.
Interesting. Max, our buddy. I feel like we really bent you up over the Taco Bell comment. What was the last time that you used your fashion as a statement for others, to others?
My fashion?
Yeah.
In what sense? In what context? Like,
When was the last time that you dressed up and you were like, yeah, like I'm making a statement tonight?
I guess when I went for a job interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you went for a job interview?
Well, it was more of a meet and greet. I had to meet some people that my dad put me in touch with, and I had a new suit. BBC hooked me up with a new suit.
Did you wear the power stripes?
I wore the whole. No, I didn't
Well,
wear
you
the power
should
stripes.
have taken a photo.
Why
and
didn't you
sent it
take
to
a
the
photo?
friend.
Yeah, man. Why'd you
Oh.
take a photo of you? Like,
Well, I wore the same suit when did I wear it? I think we had some gathering. I wore it.
Matt Lee's wedding.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it was also Carmen's birthday, so I wore it then.
Nice. That was a
Yeah.
good suit.
Yeah. So
good.
I guess yeah.
That was the last time. Yeah. Statement. So last time you made a statement. When was the last time you distinctly dressed up and you were like,
I've had a few times. I would say the Tiff's wedding, bridesmaid dress, and then Matt Lee's wedding, I wore like a red dress, and then for bachelorette party, I wore like a devil's outfit, which I thought was gonna be really cliche for Halloween, and I ended up killing it, obviously. Shame. What is that?
next episode,
humility. What's that?
producer's giving me some random hand signals. He wants us to
Time,
talk about
time,
Mike
time.
Penis again.
Hey, we didn't get to bomb that.
All right, we'll hit the wind down. I'm gonna read the wind down as Dan writes the notes. Great stuff.
No. Hang on. Slow it down.
All right,
There you
great
go.
stuff. Shall we move on to some business? What's new in the universe? What Microsoft Sam? What's new in the MidYouth Universe?
Wow.
You mean Microsoft Dan?
No, so guys,
So guys, I tell you what, I actually failed at my first producing role behind the scenes. I gave you guys a definition for thrift before, not thrifting. Yeah, so I'll let you guys
Burpees.
down. Yeah. Burpees.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna show burpees every time.
what is new in the universe? We keep refining the challenge section. We talk about it so often. I feel like it's becoming a running joke. Can we not let it become a joke?
Maybe the challenge is to come up with. Maybe the challenge is to come up with the challenge.
Challenge is the challenge.
Yeah.
But we have so many parameters for challenges now. They have to be. They have to lead to personal growth. It has to be something within our personal comfort zone.
Okay, guys, I got mine.
Yeah.
I failed at the running one. On the last 2 times I tried to restart it. I had the intentions, although I am training 6 days a week at the moment.
Yeah.
However, I did sign up for the marathon run, charity run,
Yeah.
for Science Park for Wonder Woman run May 2nd. So I am committed to getting that run. That's a 10K run. So
Can
yeah.
you film it and document it though? Because we're
Should I dress up like a
we're
woman
thirsty
and do
for
it?
some short content here.
Yeah.
Yeah, could we come down and give
Support
you,
me?
Yeah, give you a
yes,
shout out.
as in you're gonna bring me a crutch or like the
That's
thing
right.
the thing that the bed that people carry.
How about
people
Sam
out of.
signs up and I dress up like Sam and I run for her?
Yes. I love this. Yeah. No.
I feel
No,
like
this is helping him learn how to feel what it's like to be in a woman's shoes for the day.
okay.
Literally,
It's just,
no.
I can hear the ice cracking.
Yeah.
The viewership at this point.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that we could all get pocket watches this week?
Man, I ain't got money for that.
How much is a pocket watch? Like, how much would you say?
It
is a
depends
pocket
where
watch?
you get it.
That sounds like a mini burrito.
Yeah. I was some challenges. I had something on mind.
Oh, I got a good one. In support of Max's actual like your meal prepping, we can all try one new recipe this week.
okay.
I think that's a good one.
This is something that they're gonna
And
love
then
on
we can all
YouTube.
post it on the MidYouth universe
Like what we, how we,
stories.
like I probably am gonna mess my recipe up. Oh, Uncle Phil, you gotta do your oxtail soup thing. The one I ate.
You just want to eat.
Is this a challenge or just getting people to make food you like?
She's just giving me orders right now. She's like, I'll take oxtail shoe.
We're gonna come up with short
Okay.
content some way or another.
I like that idea. How about we all do a meal prep and we all take a video of
Yeah.
the different
Yeah.
meals that we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not something unique and different, but something that
And that can segue into our next episode where we talk about.
Oh, how about this? We all give each going to my children's story time voice. We all give each other a list of ingredients. Could be at random,
Love
and
it.
then you have to make a dish with the ingredients you're issued. So I could say like corn,
But I feel like this
ground
is just making
beef.
things more complicated, and then
It's gotta have
why don't-
entertainment value.
Why don't we just make the meals that we make?
I guess if the
kinda-
world wants to
Okay,
watch-
it shows the audience who we are. You are no flavor Max.
we make the meals that we make, and then we all share it.
And we all bring-
We'll bring it to the next week's podcast, and we all share it. Do a little potluck.
There you go.
There you go.
Meal prep
Potluck.
potluck.
All right, but the meal should have a budget. We gotta add some constraints here to make it interesting.
Budget
Okay.
I gave you a
is $70.
budget list.
$50, Hong Kong.
$100.
See how much avocados are, dude? Like,
Just
Go to
do
the wet market.
Hundo, easy.
no, $50.
$100's a lot to work with.
75.
Guys, I cooked
50
all of our
$50.
bell peppers and beef for $100.
$50.
$50.
75.
50.
75.
50. Make it
I
interesting.
can make food.
Come on,
Okay,
dude.
$50.
Fine, $50.
$50.
I'm eating a pot of rice.
This is gonna lead you to some interesting things. Now you might have to go to some of the
I'm gonna
side
do rice
shops,
and
like the
soy
small
sauce.
shops you never go into. You'd be
All right,
surprised.
fine,
You can get
$50.
a can of corned beef for like
Eating
$20. I love me some corned beef, but cats love corned beef.
Well, I could make a corned beef pasta. Not making that though. That was like a jail pasta.
Oh, before we sign off, there's one style I wanted to, if I had no time or money constraints, derelict. Do you guys remember Zoolander?
Oh no. That's what you would dress as.
Derelict.
Wait, what was that? I don't remember.
Oh, Zoolander.
Yeah, but what is derelict?
Derelict. When it's the fashion show where they were going to assassinate the prime minister,
was
prime minister of micro.
So how was he dressed?
Derelict is like you dress like a homeless person.
That's Kanye West style.
Oh, okay, cool.
You just dress like Kanye West.
Oh,
Perfect. Well, he got it there before I did, unfortunately. So, wrapping this show up, where can the listeners find MYU content? Well, you can find us on
Find us on Instagram, Spotify, and of course YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah, we got
Thank
the
you, Phil, for
Spotify.
that.
Yeah,
That's
got
like
it up
really
on-
hard. Like somebody said that last night. They were like, Carmen, she was like, Spotify, isn't that like really hard to get on? And I was just like, yeah.
yes.
Just pop that comment.
Get him off the counter.
Yeah. All right. Well, that once again, my Dan voice, my Microsoft Dan. Hey guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. It's great having ya tonight, homie in brackets.
Yes.
And thank you, listeners, for joining us here in the MidYouth Universe. Peace out, and I hope you find the truth about Mike Venus. Signing off.
And the saga continues.